현최, 진혁김, 이승최, 재성나, 하늘파, 성태김, 영석리, 자카리 시벌스, 사라 라우시, and John Springer. It's Chungnam National University Korea and Purdue University USA. Hansun Moon will present the paper.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Hyun-Soo Moon of Chungnam National University in Korea. As a third speaker of this session, I will talk about a package visualization tool for individuals and their effect. Our research is very easy to understand. The key problem we are trying to solve is the bring back user-owned data to the user. This includes not only having data, but also understanding it. Let's look at an example scenario of the problem we are going to solve with package visualization tools. There are users who check amount of data they used on their smartphones. Also, they can be curious of how much data they used on their desktop or laptop too. There are three big questions. How much data have I sent or received from the server? Which server do I communicate with the most? Where are the servers I communicate with most? They can be just curious because this is their data. But answering those questions can be used to cache server or user recommendation too. Users who know a little about network can use Wireshark, spreadsheet, and IP geolocation web service. Wireshark is used to capture and export network traffic. Spreadsheet is used to count the most frequent IP addresses. IP geolocation web service is used to know the location of the server. But the problem is that they need to learn how to use those tools, right? And next, programmers or developers like me may want automated tools. They can get answers from various programs using library pcat and IP geolocation database. These methods require more knowledge than before. So what about common users? To them, Wireshark is too complex to use. When they try to do something with Wireshark, the word network interface appeared on first screen that they cannot understand. And the count function in spreadsheet is also difficult to use. As a result, a common user felt difficult to understand their data even though they generated it. We wanted to bring back data to them and help them understand their data easily. So we decided to make it easy to understand their network traffic information. There are two major challenges to solve this problem. First, we need to provide a network traffic capture tool. Then we need to make it easy to understand the data. We used a visualization as a way to easily represent data. Is presenting these tools solve the problem completely? Of course, the answer is no. We need to check the tool is really help the users. We did a survey to prove how effective the tools were. There are many visualization and analysis tools in the market. However, these tools can analyze by only fixed methods. To overcome this shortcoming, we adapt a layer structure to connect various visualization tools. The results in our paper are also linked to Google Charts, and D3 and AM chart. Its scalability is assured by separating, correcting, processing, and visualizing layer. Data processing is most important to connect with various visualization tools in the same framework. We used the feed and export structure which used in the Python 3 HTML parser. Feed is the action that stores the data to be processed for each visualization object. The data stored by bit is exported to each visualization. For example, in a line chart, timestamp and value are needed. On the other hand, in a map, latitude and longitude are needed. We wanted to prove that these two actually help people. We conducted a 2-day experiment with 13 students from Purdue University in USA. Each student installed our program on their laptop and used their computer as usual. Then our program saved students' traffic. Because the data collected from the experiment contained personal information, so we took agreement from the participant. Also, we did data anonymization after experiment. We demonstrate the usefulness of the tools by helping participants solve network problems. Therefore, we investigated the level of network knowledge of each participant, which can affect the result. We set the minimum level to 1, which means the participants don't know anything about network. Then add 1 if he or she took a network class or project. If he or she completed the class or project successfully, we add 1 more point. We have 6 questions. The set of questions can be divided 3 criteria. First, they can answer the questions 3 and 4 by only reading the data. Questions 5 and 6 can be answered by reading the data and calculating or processing it. Questions 1 and 2 require the use of other tools such as IP geolocation service. We look at the correct answer rate to these questions depending on visualization tools. The survey was conducted as follows. After 2 days of data collection, each participant used his or her data to answer the question. The participant take the test 2 times with different types of material. For the first test, we provide PK file and CSV formed data, IP geolocation web service, spreadsheet, and any programming languages. On the second test, we provided only the visualization tools that we made. There are materials provided on the first test. The participant own PK file and CSV file extracted by Wireshark. The CSV file contains timestamp, IP addresses, port numbers, and packet size. Also, we provide IP geolocation web service and calculation or processing tools. After the first test, we changed the material provided. We provide only 3 types of visualization tools that we have created: line chart, bubble chart, and map. Then the participant took the test questions same as previous one with the visualization tool. The first visualization, line chart, can answer how much data has been exchanged. We use Google Charts to visualize the data size changed by date. The second visualization is bubble chart that shows which server they communicate most. In this visualization, which is provided by D3, the size of the circle represents the frequency of communication or data size, according to user selection. Finally, the map shows the location of the communicating server. This visualization allows the user to understand where the server they are communicating with is. We have provided these 3 kinds of visualization to see if they can answer 6 questions. Visualization surveys have shown that understanding of network traffic information has increased, regardless of network knowledge level. We have confirmed through this result that Our network visualization tools help them understand the data. But our study has some limitation. First, participants are limited. We have just 13 students we recruited as subject, are all college students, and do not represent various users. Second, our question range was too limited, so we needed to develop more various questions. There are the limitations of our current research. To sum up, we developed a visualization tools to enhance users' understanding of network data. We recruited 13 experiment participants and proved that the tools were meaningful to them. There are some limitations, but this is shown to be beneficial to people who do not know much about network. This program we have created are available in GitHub, and this is end of my presentation. Do you have any questions?
Question or comment? I have one question.
Yeah.
It's very so interesting.
Thank you.
Useful.
Thank you.
You made the visualizing tool for the testing.
Right.
Testing.
Yes.
What was the main difficulties to implement your system?
The resource consumption is very difficult to develop this framework. Just recapturing the packet in their participant data, where this program consumes 1 to max 5% of CPU resource and 100 megabyte RAM, so it's big resource consumption. It's so very difficult.
Did you make the program?
Yeah, right.
So what program language did you
It's
use?
Python 3 and HTML and JavaScript. Main is Python 3.
That's great.
Yeah, thank you.